Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to Sober Talk and another live stream as we have done so many times before. Um, except that I'm extremely exhausted, which, well, no, we've done that before. Last night was truly exciting. It was amazing. It was huge. Had a great time last night, and I was so exhausted by the time I finally went to bed this morning. I was just wiped the fuck out. But we had a good time yesterday. Had a really good time. Um, what's going on, Elias? Good to see you, buddy. Um, did you? I hope you had fun yesterday. I had a great time. Had a great time yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Uh, I'm a little tired. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little tired, a little worn out. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you had a great time. And basically, what I was trying to do yesterday was get you, get a bunch of stuff to gathered up for you, so to help you level up quicker and save the world. I had a great time doing that with you, and to help you along the way. Of course, those that donated for Project Spirit, we're going to have to do some special video shout outs for you guys. Most definitely. Um, it was absolutely amazing. The people that Oh, you're doing dungeons right now? Yeah, Princess Bay and I'll be on after this live stream. We're gonna do another Save the World live stream after this, and it's gonna be good. We're probably not gonna get crazy, and I'm probably not gonna stay live for super long. But it's been kind of a tradition after Sober Talk to get on and run a little bit on Save the World. It's been kind of a tradition for us. But then after that, Princess Bay and I are probably gonna take it easy this evening, and yeah, I got some sleep. Hey, what's going on, Simon? Welcome to the live. Good to see you guys. Yeah, I slept last night, Elias. This morning. I finally went to bed, probably like close to 7 o'clock. Princess Bay, well, I just lied down. Princess Bay comes in. She's like, "You quit streaming?" I said, "Yeah." The guys were starting to worry, especially Ian. He was really worried about me because I'd started streaming at like just shortly after 6, and then it's like 6 in the morning. Well, it's like 6:30 in the morning when I finally shut it down. So I'd been streaming for close to 12 and a half hours. So I was exhausted. I mean, I've done this before. I've done this stuff before, but it's been a good little while since I've done something like this. But it was good. And I think when I shut the stream down, there was 19 total likes, two special motherfuckers, and then that was pretty much it. I mean, it was big. The outpouring from the community was huge, and that's you guys. So today I kind of want to talk a little bit. I'm probably going to talk a little bit about gratitude. Um, I guess you could say I got inspired by a video that I seen. Well, this one particular gentleman. For those that don't know, I'm over on TikTok as well. Um, and there's videos of Cinnamon on TikTok, and of course of myself. And I've been doing a lot of inspirational stuff over there. But that's nothing new to you guys. I mean, I try to do that over here too. So sometimes I do really well. Sometimes I feel I didn't get the message across. It's just the nature of the beast. But you know, that's what's up. So again, the support was huge. I tried to talk to everybody last night. It was huge for a good long while last night. I know Broken Mike was in there for a good while. Danny was in there, I think, and we had a good time. We had a good time, and I was exhausted. I was actually nodding about 4 in the morning. I started nodding off at the keyboard every now and again. I was like, oh God, keep going, Prince Magnum. I'd get killed. It's horrible because in those higher zones, because I know, um, yeah, by the time Raven and Ian came on, oh, you were in the stream till 2 a.m. Wow, man. Yeah, what, 2 a.m. your time or 2 a.m. my time? Because I went live at 6 p.m. Central U.S. time. Um, you know, it was exciting. And I appreciate everyone who was there. And I know some people were wondering how much money did we raise for Project Spirit. I was actually close. I'm actually close enough now. I can just about buy a brand new Fender for Project Spirit, which I got to get ready. Okay, so it was about. Oh wow, you were in there a good long while then. When you find, yeah, yeah, you were in there for a while. I knew you finally called it a night. I kept thinking it was closer to 3, but yeah. Um, yeah, Les, you were in there for a good long while with me, buddy. You leveled up a couple of times too last night. I know a couple of times you moved up a couple of notches on Save the World. It was awesome. Had a great time, and you know, just it was huge. It was huge. So I'll be honest with you, I'm wiped out, but I've got a little bit left in me. Oh, I figured it was Simon. Simon, I keep thinking you're one of my UK people. One of the UK people. Uh-oh. Zelda's trying to attack a bug. Zelda's out on the balcony with me. So I figured I'd come out here and kind of relax and basically tell everyone thank you for last night. It was exciting. It was fun. Had a great time. I don't know if I'm going to stay live and sober talk as long as I normally do, but I'm going to stay on for a good minute. But last night was huge. The outpouring of support from everybody. Giving what they could, and hey, that's what it's all about. And I had a great time. Had a great time. Ian came back in probably about. No, Princess Faye and I are just going to run together. It's just going to be us today. Not that I don't want to run with you because we had a great time yesterday, but I think it's just going to be us tonight. I don't think there's any plans of anybody joining. Like I said, I do want to actually get a video sometime. I need to get you kind of off, just two of us sometime and kind of pre-record because I do need for like days like where, there is no real reason I have to stream. I would like, a day where, it's just you and I on Save the World, and I'd like to do an endurance run with you, just the two of us. I think it would be a lot of fun. So, in other words, I'd like to take you on an endurance run. Maybe if Princess Faye wants to be there. I don't know for some reason, because you're a lot of times you're over in Ian's stream, so I don't know why I would think that. It's automatic because I always see you over in Ian and Broken Mike's stream, so automatically in Raven's streams. So it's like, oh, maybe but that was just, yeah, it's one of those things. That's what you might automatically think because those are my UK boys, my UK guys. Not okay guys, but UK guys. My UK guys that are okay by me. There you go. I don't know where, when you get a little tired, you start thinking crazy things like that. Those guys are awesome. We had a good time though. Had a real good time, and I know a lot of people said they were going to watch the playback, and that's her way of supporting. Oh, going on vacation in Mexico. That's awesome. I actually have family in Mexico. I think near Monterrey. Uh, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know that there's been, that I'm supposed to have family. My great grandparents had used to have a ranch in Mexico, and when my grandpa was born, he traveled to the United States because he was actually the way it worked back then. Yeah, yeah, that's the town. Um, from what I understand, they had their ranch, but during the off seasons to make extra money, my great grandparents would come into the United States on a work permit and would work in Corpus Christi, Texas. And then, oh, really? I didn't know that, Simon. But the way they do it is while they're on vacation, well, I'm sorry, not vacation, but they would come to the United States on a work permit, work in Corpus Christi, Texas. Well, and that was during the off season. Well, then during uh, one time, basically this one time, my great grandmother, she was pregnant with my grandpa, and my grandpa was born in Corpus Christi. Well, the United States, basically United States government, if you're born, in the United States, you're a natural born citizen here. And if you're the parents of that child, you're offered citizenship as well. Well, they didn't want it, but my grandfather was given a United States birth certificate from Texas. So after my great grandparents passed, he was like 14. Some things kind of happened, and he hopped a train and traveled around a little while, working odd jobs and things like that, and eventually landed in Los Angeles, California, and never left for the longest time. And then, worked for Chrysler when Chrysler had a plant in California, and the rest is history. So I don't know if the old ranch is still there, but I would love to see it. I don't know if it would still be there, but I would love to visit my great grandparents' ranch. You know, it's on my bucket list. It's on my bucket list. That and seeing Berlin, Germany. Berlin, Germany. All right, Elias, I'll be right here. But anyhow, mainly I wanted to talk to y'all about gratitude tonight. Uh, in sobriety, gratitude is like one of those indispensable things. What do you have to be grateful for today? There's always something to be grateful for. Grateful that you woke up today. Grateful that you had a bed to roll out of. Stuff like that. There's always something to be grateful for. And lately, for those who don't know, like I said, I've got a TikTok account, and recently, well, initially, I had started the TikTok account because I still want to be a content creator all the time, and I enjoy being a content creator all the time. I love it. It and I know sometimes it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. It's an awful lot of work. But let me also say that with the work that it is, um, without a doubt, um, without a doubt, it is truly fair enough, Simon. Well, and I meant that with a great deal of sincerity, Simon. I really did, because it seems like some of the coolest people that I've met here on YouTube are from the UK, without a doubt. Some of the coolest people that I've met here on YouTube, some of, not all, I'm not saying that all the UK people aren't awesome because I've not met one that isn't awesome. But uh, I also want to, tell you that, a lot of people here in the United States aren't that awesome. Oh, wow. So you're in my neck of the woods because I'm not that terribly far from you. I'm not that terribly far from you. About a couple hours drive. I think I forget exactly where in the state Independence is, but I'm a little closer to the Illinois side. Uh, I'm a stone's throw away from. Yeah, I'm a stone's throw away. I'm about an hour and a half north of Poplar Bluff. Oh, really? You live in Illinois? Wow. So y'all are close by, really. Which I've been through Illinois almost all the way to Chicago, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Illinois is a beautiful state, gorgeous state. I know they got some problems over there, but it's a gorgeous state over there. We were fostering a kitten, and she hasn't been on in a while, but she goes by Sad Cat, and she comes in every once in a while. And I'll tell you what, she that gal is amazing, and her friend took the cat that we were Spike was the cat's name, Spike, because he was always clawing into you. So call him Spike. Sometimes you'd hear me in the office go Spike because he would jump on you, and it was nothing but claws, hence the name. Oh, I bet. The United States got some beautiful areas still, thank goodness. It's not all been turned into a shopping mall. Um, I I've tried my best not to do kind of a one of those in your face videos. Hey, I'm Native American. Welcome to my island. Oh, really? If you ever want to see what Chicago used to look like in like 1979, 1980, you ever want to see what it looks like? Well, what it kind of looked like, and it may not have changed all that much. I don't know. There's a really awesome movie that you ought to check out, Elias. The original Blues Brother with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. If you've never seen it, awesome movie. I love that movie. It's hilarious. And the gal that I forget her name, who played Princess Leia in Star Wars, she's in that movie. The original Blues Brother movie. Love it. Love it. Don't Blues Brother 2000 was not that good. It was horrible. It was just no. No. I know they were really just kind of riding on what they'd already done. It just isn't it'll never be as good as the original. It's like sometimes when you wait that long for a sequel. Oh, you are? I've got on one side of my family, I come from an old German family, but on the other side of my family, um, I, I'm Native American with a bit of Mexican thrown in there, but mostly Native American on that side. And I claim that's the side I claim the most. Um, More and more with my spirituality. For those who don't know, as a member of Alcoholics. Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome. Tell you a funny thing about that though. You know, being being as Native American as I am and being in recovery, as I have continued to grow. in the spiritual sense of Alcoholics Anonymous, the more and more I hear, like almost like the voices of my ancestors, uh, my Native American ancestors, almost calling me home to reconnect with my tribe. I keep hearing it more and more. It's you know, and that's the thing about Alcoholics Anonymous. When you get into, if you're ever having a problem with alcohol, yeah. See, I was supposed to learn too, but you know, one of them things. But yeah, yes, you're in my neck of the woods. Independent. I live in Bonne Terre, Missouri. I live in Bonne Terre. Oh, I understood you. I live in Bonne Terre, which I know, Farmington, Missouri. That should give you an idea. Arcadia Valley, that type. So that's kind of where I am. Hey, what's going on, Galaxy? Welcome to the live. Good to see you. So I'm in, best place I could tell you, the easiest spot, the Elephant Rocks. I am exhausted, Galaxy, after that 12 and a half hour stream last night. We streamed to raise money for Project Spirit. And I've been starting to talk a little bit about gratitude. Uh, how grateful I am to have so many friends that were able to help donate to Project Spirit. There's enough money sitting in my PayPal account right now that I can, come payday, Monday, I'll be able to order off for Project Spirit's brand new fender. Her fender's all banged up. I cannot repair that. What are you worried about? I know that came out wrong, but what's on your mind? What's on your mind, Galaxy? This is, kind of a safe zone here. Moderators, keep your eyes peeled. Young Galaxy's worried about something. We need to listen. What's on your mind, sweetie? Is there a way to put a lock on it? Lock it down, change the password, all that stuff? There is. You better do it. You better double check all that. If you've got a password on it, put a lock on it and batten down those hatches. There's been a lot of hacking going on lately. Not sure why. Just is what it is. Grand total of 6 people watching the live stream. Thank you very much. I see a total of 4 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. And I also want to take a moment and thank everybody again who was able to be there last night. We had a great time. Oh, there's the 5th one. Double check it, okay? If they're hacking it, you won't be able to get into it. But double check it, okay? That's all you got to do. Just double check it. No need to be afraid. No need to be afraid of anything. Just breathe. Go look. If it's awesome, rock it. If it. Blue screen, do you stay on your PlayStation a lot? If your PS4 is, right. Well, everyone's probably exhausted. There you go. Thank you, Gavin John. Good to see you, Gavin. There's my boy right there. I need to get on and run with him in Fortnite. I haven't had that chance yet. But I don't get over to the PvP. I don't get over to Battle Royale very often. Most of the time, Mike G. Mr. Mikey G himself. I'll tell y'all right now, that guy right there has a hell of a story. But, tonight I just wanted to come live and tell y'all thank you. That's the main thing I want to say. Thank you for all of you who were there last night or who were at least there in spirit. Not in Project Spirit. She's banged up right now. But I wanted to thank y'all because, it's always been a dream of mine to build a car, Oh God, I bet. I bet. Yeah, you work your ass off. I know you do. Oh, the Japanese have always been known for their work ethic. Have always been known for their work ethic. They have an amazing work ethic. And over in Japan, you're working your ass off. Okay. Um, and I have nothing but love for the hard work that Japan has. Japan has a great work ethic, you know, hands down, bar none. They have an amazing work ethic. Um, you know, oh hey, no, I get it, Mikey. Uh, you get, I was the crazy one for doing that stream, but you know what? It worked out. For those again who don't know, like I said, this is kind of a gratitude stream. I'm thanking you all. It's always been a dream of mine uh, to to build a classic car that is recognized for something truly amazing. For doing things that are truly amazing, not necessarily for speed or anything like that, but would be recognizable. Well, you take it easy, Gavin. Don't work too damn hard now, buddy. We'll have to catch up sometime. We'll have to chit chat. I would love to spend time just talking to you again. Some of our conversations have been absolutely fantastic, and I always appreciate you. You know, there's another one too, Mikey G. I've had a lot of wonderful conversations with him, and he is truly, truly an inspiration. A lot of times when I need a kick in the pants, Mikey G really has been there to kind of give me the kick in the pants to remind me that hey, it isn't that bad. What's going on, J Dog? There was another one right there. No, I think Ian's resting. He was with me for a good while last night, and he passed out for a little bit, and then he came back. It kind of helped keep me going because I was exhausted at the end of that stream. I streamed for a grand total of like 12 and a half hours last night. And we raised enough money where, there you go, J Dog, where we'll be able to get Project Spirits Fender sent, I'll be able to send off for Monday. So Project Spirits Fender should probably be in sometime, probably within a couple of weeks. We'll just say a couple of weeks. But Monday I'll be able to send off for her brand new Fender. Yeah, factory reproduction Fender. And then after that, hopefully I'll have enough money to go buy the paint supplies and we're going to reshoot. We're going to shoot that Fender, the brand new color that's going on a Project Spirit. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. I don't, that won't be live streamed. That'll actually be pre-recorded. Which means I got to get my ducks in a row because there's going to be days where I will not be able to stream. Absolutely, Galaxy. Thank you. If there's one thing I've learned even in life, sometimes you just got to take action. You got to take matters into your own hands. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, And I want you to think about that, okay? Sometimes you got to take action. An old timer in Alcoholics Anonymous a long time ago told me and several others in the room, there's a chapter in our book called Into Action, Not Into Thinking. Don't think about it too long. You just cause anxiety. Do something about it. Get involved. Take action. It's your life. It's your account. Take action. You know, and it's part of your life, and you do a lot of stuff over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but this is just what has. Okay, Galaxy. Big hugs to you. Well, welcome, Cynthia, to the live stream. And thank you for that. Absolutely. A lot of truth in that. A lot of truth in that. That's why I'm primarily on this channel a DIYer. My car today is kind of talking a little bit about gratitude, how grateful that, everyone pouring out and, reaching out and, and helping as much as they could last night on Project Spirit. All the proceeds from last night's big stream will go to purchase that new fender, which, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Chairman? Good to see you, buddy. So that's what's up. Um, well, thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. Um, so you came on about a year ago and you're just now saying something. Well, welcome to the live stream, and I appreciate you being here. And thank you for being a part of the community, even though you may not have said a word. I appreciate you, you know, and I appreciate all of you. At day's end, I'm going to tell you straight up honest. I'm still a selfish alcoholic. No, no, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. It's always nice to know that people are there. I'll tell you the honest to goodness truth. Um, you know, Still waters run deep. So if you've been in the background, you've been taking it in, you probably know more than most of us can imagine then, you know. And I'm grateful for that. There you go, Chairman. Thank you. No, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to have someone reach out. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all a great story that just happened to me a couple of days ago. I don't know if the gentleman's watching or not. There was a gentleman who has a bit of a handicap. I don't know any other way to put it, but a gentleman who has a bit of a handicap. But he he actually reached out to Princess Faye, and I'm not sure. And he lives somewhere here in Missouri. That's all I know. And he reaches out to Princess Faye and says, "I know who you are," as best as he could. Um, and he's like, told her, "I know you're Princess Faye from the Prince Magnum channel." And she's like, "What? Wow, you recognize me?" And he talked to her for a few moments and basically asked if he could reach out to me. He said, "I know some YouTubers are kind of weird about that." And she's like, oh no, totally no. He's told he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. He'll talk your ear off. And he reached out to me a couple of days ago, wanting to start his own DIY YouTube channel. I thought this was amazing. And he asked, he's like, if I did something, he's like, "I want to do kind of what you do." And I was like, "Great." He's like, you're not bothered by that? So why the fuck would I be? That's awesome, man. We need more DIYers over here on YouTube. you know, get out there and work on a project. Uh, and it was. I hope to meet this guy. He sounds like he's really nice, and from what we've been able to talk about, and I'm just ecstatic. That he reached out to me. He wants to do DIY and cars and romance. I'm like, fucking A, man. And for the record, and this is more gratitude. I'm grateful that he reached out to me. I'm very grateful that he reached out to me. That's amazing. It's always nice when you guys in the Maverick Nation, reach out to me and want to talk to me and kind of hear the inside track. A lot of times, though, if I don't recognize the number, it's like, "I don't recognize your number. What's up?" But he was totally down. He got it. So it was awesome. It was amazing, and I hope he continues to reach out to me. And that's all of you. If you ever feel like you want to reach out to me, I'm really not that hard to get hold of. I've had the opportunity to talk to the chairman. I didn't get a whole lot of time. He had a lot going on that day. He reached out to me, and I hope to talk to him again. Holla, holla at me sometime. Obviously not when I'm streaming or something, but yeah, holler at me. Um, you know, that's what's up. Someone thumping their bass off in the distance. Uh, Absolutely. And I'm really not that hard to deal with. I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, sometimes, I get so excited about what I'm passionate about and hang on to your hats, you know. I've been in a couple of them. I've been in a couple tornadoes, but it was more or less like they just passed over. And I had one pass directly over, and it was actually to the point where it sounded like a freight train going over where I was at. It was awesome. Reminds you how insignificant your life can be to Mother Nature. You know, she's in control, no matter what we want to believe. Oh, we've done this. We've done nope, nothing. So just kind of take that to heart. Again, I want to thank everybody. I am truly grateful for the wonderful people that came in last night and showed their love and support. Yeah. Oh yeah, using the old scale. uh, Elias being the cool dude. Yep. Uh, but yeah, I have stories to tell. I've been, I've had the opportunity to experience some neat things. Which right after Project Spirit's accident, I actually started getting in contact with other Native Americans, and just kind of learning a little bit about my culture. I just found last week I found out. Yeah, you guys get some ridiculous fires up there in Cali. I actually have family in California and Los Angeles, over or L.A. if you prefer. Living on Norwalk, Los Angeles, California. Latino community, if it's still that way. I don't know. I've never been there. Seen pictures. That's about it. I don't get out enough. But yeah, I've got family out there, and supposedly I still got family on my home reservation because like a lot of Native Americans, we get a little Latino blended in with us. Pretty cool. Which you know the Latino community, Mexicans, if you will, all that is Mayan, Aztec, and Spanish all mixed together. Mexico's kind of a melting pot of its own. Oh, really? That is all. My mom was actually born in Los Angeles. My mom was actually born. She was actually born in the hospital, like that's like a 10-minute drive from Hollywood. Made a grand total of almost $74 yesterday, which that's almost the. I already had a bunch of money kind of saved up for Project Spirit, uh, because we were already starting to build the money up to do the engine swap, but we still gotta, it's gonna cost me. Oh, you're born in California? Born and raised in Missouri. Lived here my whole life. Uh, but we won't get into how I feel about it today. That's more politics, and I don't. This is sober talk. We're talking gratitude. I get to meet a lot of you wonderful people, and hopefully, I keep saying it. I hope one day I get to meet every last one of you. Which, the way the channel is growing, that's going to be a lot of you. you know. Uh, Last time I looked, we're not too terribly far from 1.1, which is awesome. Um, we are up for monetization. Um, Amazingly enough, we're up for monetization. Um, Oh yeah, it's expensive out there. Um, it's getting expensive everywhere, really. Except where I live, it's still pretty reasonable, but it's still kind of expensive for what everybody makes. Just one of the. If you live out on the coast, yeah. Oh yeah, Missouri's got a lot of beautiful countryside. A lot of beautiful countryside. You know, here, kind of give you an idea as best as I can. Right across the street, that's what it looks like. That's pretty much Missouri. That's pretty much Missouri there. Have pet turkeys. That's awesome. We've got cats. We got cats. I don't know if she'll let me grab her. Hang on a second. See if I can show you one of them. She's out here on the porch with me. Can I borrow you for just a moment, sweetie? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. We have cats. This is Zelda. She's the baby. Hey, what's going on, Bad Bat? Yep. Here, sweetie. Everyone wants to say hi. Look at that. I did a 12-hour stream of you know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it was a marathon stream to get my hours. And this little girl right here uh, was brought to us right after that, and she we couldn't think of a name, and it's like how fitting right after that stream, so we named her Zelda, and she's the baby. Can I one more time? Mm. There you go. There's your photo. There's your photo. Okay, okay, it's okay, baby. Truck scared her. um, and then of course I got my big fat cat Taver. Oh my gosh, he's gotten big. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I'll have to show him off in a stream sometime. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's cute. Matter of fact, we did a stream, did a couple of streams where everyone watched her play, and oh my goodness, you want to talk about everybody just going nuts. And one guy's like, I am dying from the cuteness right now. For God's sakes, you are an evil man. You just got your watch time. Like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dying from cuteness. Yep. Again, I have a lot to be grateful for today. I have a lot to be grateful for. And there you go, Mikey G. Mikey G is another one of those guys, just gotta love him. She's gotten big since you've seen her, though. Since you first, a lot of y'all first started seeing her. She's gotten big, hasn't she? She's a big girl. I didn't intend to plan to stream this long on this, but again, oh, absolutely, absolutely. Cats are great. I love them. Uh, I know a lot of people. Bullshit, Mike. Right, bad bet. Oh my gosh. I know sometimes you guys butt heads, and but it's just one of those things. Mikey G, don't argue with me on this. I call it as I see it. And I mean that with a lot of love. Absolutely. Uh, um, just a lot to be grateful for. Despite Project Spirit's accident, despite the fact that I've been sore as hell, and then doing that live stream, I've seen the response from the community. Been getting in touch more and more with a lot of you out there who've also helped me with my spirituality. Learning about things, and I mean, it's just been a big growing experience the last couple weeks. I have a lot to be grateful for, and I appreciate it. You're wrong, Bad Bet. Absolutely, Mikey G. Well, Cynthia, that's the thing. I try to remind people, especially in this particular type of stream, that, you know, every person is special in their own way. Every person is them. Just be you at day's end. And we do that in the Cinnamon live streams. And you do you, be you. At day's end, just be the best you that you can be, okay? Be the best you that you can be, okay? And let me tell you all, when I was 3 years sober, I learned that I could do something. Oh, really? That's interesting. Huh? I'll be dang. Some people are like that though. There's all sorts of people out there, amazing abilities that go beyond human reasoning. You know, and you know, being that I've been growing spiritually and everything, and I've been also trying to remind people, just be you. You know, in the Cinnamon live streams, that's a lot of what is focused on. Yeah, there's a lot of comedy in there because Cinnamon is a character all on her own. And for the record, if you're not, I know there's some of you, Cynthia, I know you've been around for about a year, so you're probably familiar with the Cinnamon stream, the Getting Spicy with Cinnamon stream. But, oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Give it a try, show it off. Absolutely, bad, bad. And let me tell you all, when I say be the best possible you can be, all of us have amazing qualities. Take those qualities and live them up to the hilt. And we all have qualities that we're not so proud of. The amazing thing about us as human beings is we could change those qualities. We have the conscious decision to be able to change those. It'll take some time, but we have that conscious decision. For those that don't know, at one time I used to be a very mean and violent person. I had my prejudice, a certain prejudice that I had, and I've started slowly overcoming those a little bit more and more as time has gone on. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh wow, I didn't know that, bad, bad. That's amazing. But I've learned a lot from you playing that game. Learned a lot about the game from running with you, and I've gotten good. You know. Oh, I bet, Chairman. So again, that's why I try to remind all of you to just be you. A day's end, just be yourself. You know, and we do that in the Cinnamon live streams. And Cynthia, I think you might, if you've been around for about a year, you know who Cinnamon is. But her main focus, besides the comedy that goes behind it, uh, Cinnamon likes to remind everyone to just be themselves. And I will also say that Cinnamon is, we treat Cinnamon as her own person here on the channel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, so you're familiar with, okay. Okay, Cinnamon is awesome. Okay. Mikey G. Okay, so you've watched Cinnamon for about a year now too. Because she's coming up on a year she's been on this channel. And oh, I know what you're talking about, Mikey G. I have a story to tell about that. I'll have to tell it again sometime. Oh, I don't have that sort of thing on this channel. I do have a counter up there. We've been going for about 50 minutes. So we're getting ready to wind it down. We'll be over on Save the World shortly in about a half an hour after that. And I got, you know, yep. Yeah, I don't have nothing that exciting. I'd probably need to invest in it, but I don't have it. But let me also say, uh, you know, a- absolutely. Actually, Ian's got getting good. He's getting real good, and a lot of his Canny Valley is done in wood. But believe it or not, I set the traps for him, so you could just imagine the mayhem. I set the traps for him, and you and I've run together. We're pretty good. We're quite the trap masters ourselves. We're quite the team there. So I set his traps for him, and last night we did one of his storm shield defense. It was hilarious because when those traps started going off, Meowger just lost it. She's like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "Here we go again," just dying laughing. It was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Well, not quite like that. What we did was we I set up the traps and was on my Outlander, and basically I set up husk spoilers, and it was amazing. We just sat back and laughed. It was hilarious. I need to get a hand in building my Canny Valley like that. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Ron, I can't talk. How you doing, Ron? Good to see you, buddy. Ron, you missed it yesterday. We did a marathon stream to raise money for the damages on Project Spirit. Project Spirit's laid up for a little while. I hit a deer almost 2 weeks ago, and my back's a little sore. Project Spirit can be fixed, but she's laid up for a little while. She got banged up pretty good. Frame's straight. We could fix it though. But we did a marathon stream to raise money for her and raised almost 75. Absolutely. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Yep. Absolutely, bad bat. Yep. We we actually didn't have to do that. We didn't even get that far, you know. Oh, appreciate that. Okay, I could tell you. There's a couple different ways, Cynthia, if you want to send money. One is obviously you enter my email into your PayPal and you could send money directly to the channel. That's an easy way. The other way is through the Teespring store. Currently, right now on the Teespring store, you go directly into the Prince Magnum channel. There's a link to Teespring. Okay, And if Princess Faye's in the background, she might actually just drop that to the Teespring store. But there's actual merchandise specifically that has Project Spirit's logo up there, and it literally says hashtag Save Project Spirit at the top of it. And Princess Faye did all the artwork that's on there, but we're only going to offer that for a limited time. So in about a month from now, we'll be taking that down. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get that link. I've been looking for it, Ron. I've been looking all over the place. I don't know how to do that. But I've been trying. Yeah, we have a Teespring store. Yeah, absolutely. We have a Teespring store, and about 40 something percent we get back on all the stuff that's bought from Teespring. Um, yeah, that was bad. It was like that deer tried to tackle Project Spirit. I could hear him and his buddies. I'm gonna tackle that car. Oh, well, gosh dang. Thank you for that. I'll have to do that. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. You're the man. Okay, we'll have to do that. We'll have to set that up then. Absolutely. No deer was after the dislike button. No, I think him and his buddies were sitting there going, no balls, no balls. Okay, watch me tackle that car. And that was the end. Oh, shoot, he did. And he ain't getting up. Oh, no, this one was a buck. This one's straight up buck. Male deer. He looked pretty young, too. Pretty young. It sucks, but it happens, you know. I feel bad for the deer, but gosh dang it, you know, Project Spirit's a piece of Americana, if you will. Um, you know, hashtag save the classics, really. But you know, Project Spirit's doing it was meant to do one thing and one. Absolutely, absolutely, bad, bad. You know, so again, you know, I want to stress that you know I'm grateful for the everyone that reached out and donated. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, absolutely, Ron. Absolutely. Well, you know, since we're on the subject, let me check and see what my battery life is like. Okay, we good. Yeah, we're still working on the details on that. Let's take a walk. I'll show you. And I guess you can all also say I'm pretty grateful to be alive because if this would have been a new vehicle, the police actually said with the impact, the way that, you know, Spirit nailed that deer. Let me also say that the police actually said if it would have been a new vehicle, most likely I would be dead, considering the type of impact that Spirit took. So she took a severe impact and it did a number on her front end. And as best as I could show you guys, you'll see it and you'll be like, good gosh. Oh, okay. I mean, to me, it's all the same, you know, but at least you would have some, you know, channel memorabilia. But here you go. That's what happened to Project Spirit. Now, as best as I could show you, if you look right there, the frame is still pretty straight. So the frame is straight, so we're in good shape there. So I gotta move it back in now. Yeah, she took a hard hit, but she'll be fine. As a matter of fact, I can guarantee once we get the front end straightened out, which now we've got almost enough money to send off for a brand new brand new. Oh no, you're fine. You slide around. Ran over Bigfoot. You would think. No, no Bigfoots were harmed in the in showing you that. It was just a deer, and that deer ran out there, and I mean, you ever hear the sound of American steel, hitting something like that? You never forget it, especially when it's your baby. So yeah, but she'll be fine. Hi, honey. You know, uh, it's just one of those things. I mean, Spirit hit her good. Oh, Elias is saying hi. Yeah, I know we're getting ready to wind it down. We when we put the videos up on TikTok of what happened to Spirit, of all the things, someone had the always. Not all cars are American anymore. We'll go into that in a video here a little bit later on. We'll have to go into that. We'll go into great detail on that. But even though if you buy from an American car company, you may not be buying full-on American anymore. And we'll do a video kind of diving into that at a later date. But let me also say again, I want to thank every one of you for the support and everything. It was amazing. The support that was on last night, and that's a lot of what I wanted to talk about today, and which we have talked a great deal about it. Right. Well, to me, anything made in North America, or if you prefer, if you're Native American, from the North American continent, we Native Americans know the North American continent as Turtle Island. Look, if you ever get a chance, any of y'all ever get a chance, look up uh, Turtle Island, continental, United States. Well, continental America or North American continent. Turtle Island, North American continent, and it only takes a few moments, and you're sitting there going, "What the actual hell?" It'll blow your mind. Promise.
Okay. I'm in love with my car.
Okay. So what does that mean for once? Okay.
Bye.
Hmm. Hmm. Love you too, baby. Oh, Elias says nice hair. And
What are you talking about?
absolutely, I did know that, Chairman. I did actually know that. Native American German. Oh my goodness. Yep. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, not that one. I haven't been to that one yet. We'll have to, yeah. I'm very fortunate to have the wife that I have. I'm very grateful for the wife that I have. You know, can't say enough good. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I do need to wind down the stream. I got to get ready for the next stream, which give me about a half an hour. We'll be live again for Save the World Fortnite, or Fortnite Save the World, however you want to say it. Um, I got to go get some coffee. Got to, make sure Princess Faye is ready. I will just say this, Bad Bat, Princess Faye keeps me young. She keeps me young. And for those that do not know, I am 41 years old. I'm going to be 42 in August. My goodness, I'm getting old on y'all. But again, I have a lot to be grateful for. So, oh my goodness. Not by much, Chairman. You're not that much older than me. But anyhow, we need to let out for this stream so I can get ready for the next one. Believe it or not, Cynthia, I used to work the medical field. I was a CNA CMT with insulin certification. You know, I worked it for 13 years, and after my stroke, I retired, which I could be grateful that I'm still alive and well after that stroke. I have a lot to be grateful for there. Princess Faye is still in her 20s. She does her best to keep me feeling young. Which is something this old man can really appreciate. But anyhow, I keep saying we got to wind down. I want to remind you all that you all are special in your own way. Continue to keep being you, whoever that is, okay? As long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, just be you. You know? Just be yourself. Bad, man. Absolutely, Chairman. In that case, I'm in trouble. But as a reminder to all of you, oh, thank you for being here. I could sit on a camera and I'm just a knucklehead on a camera. It's all of you that make me who I am, okay? I'm gonna say that. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. You know, it's all of you in the Maverick Nation that make me who I am. You guys are the ones that are special. Each and every one of you, okay? And there's over 1,000 of you, okay, that continue to put me where I'm going, all right? Every one of you. Continue to be you, all right? Just be awesome, okay? Whoever that is looking back at you in the mirror, continue to be that person. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself. And be grateful for who you are. There's only one of you in the world. Only one of you, okay? Be you. Just be you. And that's something I could be grateful for, is there's a lot of you out there that continue to make me who I am. Oh, thank you so much for that. So now that I've said all of that, we have a special way that... Oh, bad. So full of it. So as we let out for the evening, we have a special way I like to let out here on Sober Talk. And it goes a little something like this. At day's end, I hope all of you need me as much as I need you. And for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.